Hello people, this is Ryder here with a review of the Kamen Gaim Arms Weapon Series 01 DX Daidaimaru. So as I said before, this is the first of the Arms Weapon series, to which obviously the Daidaimaru is the main side weapon of Orange Arms and such. Obviously I don't have the box for this one, I never did because I got this used off of Mandarake, so we'll skip that over. Anyways, the Daidaimaru is a really nice, orange slicer weapon. I think it's supposed to be like a short sword or something like that. But it's definitely it's definitely a creative design of a weapon for sure. Obviously, this is mostly just an orange, half of a orange slice and such. And despite getting this, like 3 years ago at this point, 3 to 2 years ago, I still can't find a way to actually straighten this without having to actually boil it. So that's unfortunate. We got silver paint right here, and then we have our only green paint right here, obviously because it's supposed to be like the top of an orange, which is pretty neat. I do like how I like the details for the orange slice overall. It's really neat. On and off switch right here, and the handle like so. Basically, this is actually the only one to actually, I guess, be more mechanical, especially because it still carries over that navy blue plastic that we've had with our Gaim roleplay items. And then we have silver down here and this orange plastic down here. And then we just got these two buttons right here like so. Or the battery compartment here to insert your two AAAs. And yeah, and then, just press this here for the trigger button and such. The speaker is surprisingly at the front, but I think it's well hidden for the most part. But again, just switch this on like so. So it announces itself, and we have 3 LED sections, to which I will apologize right away of how washed out the LEDs get, because they are actually 3 different colors. So if we were to just press it once, because this is yellow, this is orange, and this is red. But because of how much the light is washing out the camera, it doesn't come out like that. So you get 2 slicing sounds. That's technically the only way you can tell the colors, because you can tell that it gets darker. So you only get 2 slashes. And then if you were to press it on the second one, on the second LED, it actually just simply, like, basically when you press it on like either the first or second one, it actually just, parallels between the two. However, it's when we land it on the third one that it actually does something. It just does that. And I really do like how they're carrying over sounds from the Loxy themselves, just so then like those sounds actually have some usage. I think it's really cool. However, it's when we actually land on this third one 3 times that we actually get the finisher. Which is pretty cool overall. It's pretty simplistic overall, but I mean, it's still like pretty neat. And also, I did have to open this up once just for this. I find the circuit board to be actually, this is probably one of the most interesting circuit boards they've done, because as you can tell, they've actually chose a like very cream color circuit board, so then it actually doesn't blend in with the design and such, which is really neat of them of doing. Obviously, that's not it, however, because we have this big hole at the bottom because of the fact we can take our Muso saber, and as you can see from down here, there's a switch down there. Well, I should probably, I don't know which way to show this, but technically, obviously, just like in the show, well, first of all, in the show, obviously, Gaim Kota typically pairs the Daidaimaru and Muso Saber together and such. And, you know, they're about the same size for the most part. I'll say the Daidaimaru is like an accurate size for the most part. But, you know, it's just off like an inch. But obviously, if you were to just simply slot the Daidaimaru down like so, there we have a new sound out of the Muso Saber. So this is, I think, what's called the... No, I'm confused. This is the Naginata mode of the Muso Saber, as Naginata is obviously dual sword, or something like that, or dual bladed. So, you know, we have the Muso Saber down here, and then we have the Daidaimaru down there, and like overall, like lengthwise, it's pretty long. Like, it's long, definitely, and like it's comfortable, for sure, and such. And like, I'm glad this is the case, but the handle is not obscured, because this, I think this is my issue with the King's weapon. When you combine it with the Ojic, however, you can still hold this like pretty fine. Like, this still feels right in the hand as the light falls. Like, you can hold both weapons pretty comfortably and such, so you can actually like comfortably just play around with this mode without feeling any hindrance. And we actually do have new attacks. And I really like what they did here, of now they're spaced apart. Obviously, only the Muso Saber gets new sounds, this doesn't. And pulling this back no longer does anything. So obviously, we actually do have a new finisher, so if we were to use the orange lock seed comfortably, this is kind of the only way I can actually do this. So there we have a new standby. Obviously, I should have explained the standby, or the countdown is not necessarily a countdown, it's counting up, because it's counting by 10. So obviously, initially, it will just count by like 10, like 1, 10, 100, and 1,000? I think this one now, because this one goes up to Zen, which I think is 10,000? I don't remember. But obviously, we still have our traditional affairs. Obviously, it just alternates between the two. And then, alright, we'll use banana. No, Zen was the last one. Banana power. And to disengage the two, it's a combination of pressing the side buttons of the Daidaimaru and pressing the center button down on the Muso Saber. And that's the second time I forgot to show the LEDs of that. But yeah, overall, my thoughts on the Daidaimaru, it's pretty simple for the most part. It's not, it doesn't do much, obviously, but it's like, it's fun. Like, I always thought the idea, or I always just thought the Daidaimaru was like a pretty fun weapon, just design wise. It's literally an orange slice sword. It's a sword that's like a sword that's just an orange slice. And obviously the big bonus of this one is that you can combine it with the Musou Saber to get a additional finisher out of that. So that's basically why you would want to pick this thing up, just to get more out of the Musou Saber. But if you don't really care about like that additional sound, that additional sound set, this is a pretty big skip. But I do recommend picking this up. I think I don't remember how much I got this for used. I think I feel like I got this for 20, which I feel like is a bit too much. I think this is better as like $10 or so. 15 at max. I think 20 is a bit too high. But I mean, again, I don't remember from like a while back. But I just at least get it for like 15 below. But yeah, now I had to do this review. This is Brian. I'll leave people. Bye.